Before I tell you guys what we're doing today, I want to tell you guys thank you for clicking on the video. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's almost time for another cleaning for this cage. These guys are getting big and they're eating a lot more now. They're still very friendly. They still come out and greet me at the door. You see the other one creeping over. But they're getting big, eating well. Can't complain. But the reason we're doing this video today is because I got my lights in yesterday. As you can see from my yesterday video, I got these in. Now I got to figure out a way that I'm going to mount the lights and also leave room for the heat fixtures. Last year the year before last when I had this rack set up, I had it set up in a different way. So I was just able to set the not the floodlights, but the shop lights on top of the bar right here. And it will shine down on them. But I made a little bit more space in between the bars so that we have more space to work inside of the bins when I put them in. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna mount these lights here, and then I'll get back and tell you guys what we're gonna do, and then I'll do it and then show you that it's done. And then we'll go get the babies. There's a lot of babies that came out so far. I think it's like 6 out now, and got a surprise in there. The female proved out for something, so I'm gonna show you guys that as well. But for now, I want to get these lights mounted and figure out how I'm gonna mount the heat lamps as well. So I'll get back to you guys when I get to that part. All right, I gotta open this one light already. I got a pleasant surprise that has little clips, and then you mount the clips and then just snap this inside. So it's gonna be very easy just to screw into here. Screw the clips into here and then mount the light up into that. So all I have to do is pretty much figure out how I'm gonna mount the heat lamps at this point. But that's very easy. I just take these clips here, screw it into the top right here, and then just snap the light inside the fixture. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and come back on here. I'm gonna do both of them, show you that it's mounted, and then try to figure out how I'm gonna do the heat lamps. Alright, I got both the lights installed, the UVB lights that is. I just got to change the bulbs in them because right now they have a factory light in it, which is not UVB. But I have to modify the wood a little bit. Put a little notch right there so the cord can come out over the top because it was getting smashed. So I went and did that to both of them so that the cords wouldn't be getting crimped. So now I just got to add the bins. And I was thinking it's pretty hot in the garage right now, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna add a basking spot right now. I'll probably set it up and see what the temperatures are looking like, but it's real hot out here. I'm in my garage. If you don't know, if you're new to this video, and I'm living in Las Vegas right now, temperatures are getting over 100 degrees. So, and I have no AC in here. I have an AC, but I haven't hooked it up because there's no use because I don't have insulation on my garage yet. Once I put the insulation on my garage, then I'll go ahead and start turning the AC on. But right now it doesn't do anything. But yeah, so I'll probably set them up, let them chill with just the UVB for right now, and then see how they act and watch their body language and stuff and see if they need any more heat. So yeah, it looks pretty nice, and the light is pretty much hidden. It's like tucked away. That's the light right there. And from the outside, you can't even see it. It just looks like a rack with lights on it. Can't really see the fixture, so I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the bulbs. Put a bin on there, and I'm gonna go take out the babies out of the incubator, the ones that I already had. Take them out and let them get used to their tub. So stay tuned. Okay, I went ahead and switched the the light bulb out. I set up the cage already. Got a little water bowl here. They probably won't eat for a couple days, so I don't have a food bowl or dish in here yet. But I use some egg crates for them to hide under. And then I use a little bit of vine to put some little greenery in there for them. And when I do put a heat bulb right here, I'm gonna go ahead and exchange this with some type of rocks. I'll probably put rocks underneath it with these on top, so that the rocks can get the heat, and they put their belly on the heat and help them digest. But that's the little setup for right now. So I'm gonna go get the ones that has hatched out already, all the way, and bring them down and go over the genetics with you, and then go ahead and put it in here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these ones out that already hatched. And what I said that the girl proved out, she proved out for translucent. We have one translucent here, one translucent here, the heads are popping out, and another one there. But the ones that already hatched out completely, I'm gonna go ahead and get those out. Alright, got them out. Went ahead and cleaned them off. That's why they're a little wet. But we're gonna start from the least genetic to the most genetic. So right here, we have 100% head hypo, 66% head zero. Pretty much a normal visually. No kinks. And they just hatched out, so they're a little weak, so they're not going to be moving a lot right now. And then we have a genetic stripe. That's 100% head hypo. 66% probable head zero. Nice stripes though. It's actually a genetic stripe dunner. Genetic stripe dunner, 100% head hypo, and 66% probable head zero. Actually, 100% head zero. 100% head hypo, 100% head zero. Same for that one as well. 100% head hypo, 100% head zero. So that's a genetic stripe dunner, 100% head zero, and 100% head hypo. And then that one is double head hypo and zero. Then we have another hypo zero. This is a dunner as well. Well, that one is not hypo. This one is hypo. So this is a hypo 100% head zero. Genetic stripe dunner. And then here we have 2 zeros. This one is just, that is a normal zero, 100% head hypo. Still got a little substrate on his head. And then the last one is the same exact thing what the father was, which is hypo, dunner, zero. And he just recently, he's the last one to hatch out, so he's super weak right now. But he's a hypo, dunner, zero, And I forgot that the female proved out for trans, so he's 66% probable het trans. But he has the patching on his back like his father had. So we're gonna go over it one more time because I forgot about the translucent being proved out. This is a 0, 100% hypo, 100% het hypo, and 66% probable het translucent. This is a hypogenetic striped dunner, 100% het 0, and 66% het trans. This is a double het for hypo and 0, and it's 66% probable het trans. This is a dunner 0, dunner genetic stripe, 100% het 0, 66%, 100% het 0, 100% het hypo, and 66% probable het trans. And that one is the most genetic so far. The only thing that is missing is the translucent, and we might get one that's like that. And because of patching on it, I think it might be a 0 is what, a genetic stripe as well. But you can't tell it because it's patternless pretty much. But usually when I hatched them out and they had patching on them, they proved out to be genetic stripe. And he looks exactly like the father. Father had a little bit more patching going up, and he had black eyes. But this one is only missing the trans, so it's a hypo dunner 0, 66% probable het trans. So this is a pretty good clutch so far. There's only 5 complete out of the egg so far. And I plan on keeping them in 5s, so be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'll probably have 4 bins. I might do a little bit smaller than that as well. Smaller groups, maybe 3s, 3, 6, 9, 12. Depending on how many hatch out and survive. But I want to put them in smaller groups so they have more room in here and have good access to food and grow fast. That's a nice genetic stripe right there. Hypogenetic stripe. And that one is super weak. I know he just hatched, but hopefully he makes it out. But alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I keep you guys updated on these guys and also their clutch mates. We're pretty much set up. I just got to keep an eye on them, make sure that temperatures are good for them and that they become active and ready for everything. She's watching them. She was looking down over there. But that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And to the next video, have a good one.